Captain Zal Paymaster is a man with blood on his hands. Thankfully, it's fake blood.
So it's mostly venous, but it's
all part of a MASCAL exercise testing the first responders of the 555 Engineering Brigade in Bagram, Afghanistan.
Near the rib?
He and his team are pulling out every fake injury they have,
Think or no?
along with gallons of fake blood, to set up their most elaborate scenario yet.
Took about, I think it was almost 2.5 to 3 hours before of just getting everybody, what we call moulaged, or dressed up for their roles with various injuries, various bandages, prompting them on what they should say, how they should act. Okay, so again, you got lots of burns, you can't open your eyes, you can't walk, you're one of those immediately. Just again, to build that realism, so when my medics come through that door, I mean, it's as real as I can make it for them.
While working in combat life-saving is certainly not for the faint of heart, the graphic simulated injuries range from lacerations to full-blown amputations.
Clearly have a problem.
No,
and that problem is that, where's your other arm?
It's in the...
okay, you have it, okay. I mean, this is shocking. When you look at it, it kind of takes you back, it takes you a moment, it makes a gut check, but I want them to be able to have that moment and then to know that they have the potential and the skills to push through it and then render the aid that's necessary. What happens is that this building gets struck by 2 107mm rockets.
Responding to a MASCAL event where the casualties outnumber the first responders 3-to-1 is difficult enough. But the combat lifesavers had another challenge to overcome in this scenario. Darkness.
You have the confusion of the lights being turned off, a lot of people running through the building, not knowing where to go, not knowing who to grab first and who to take out. We had to basically feel our way through and bring them out as quickly as we can and treat them right there on the spot.
Historically, when do we usually get rocketed and when do casualties usually occur? Is at night when you're at the end of the day, you're bedding down maybe, you're getting your unwinding and boom, that's when the MASCAL happens.
Can you hear me?
The scenario tested responders on 2 major criteria: determining the most critically injured patients for immediate care and getting all patients to the hospital within 60 minutes, known as the golden hour.
They met both goals. One was to find the highest acuity patients in 30 minutes and move them. The second, which they met, and then they exceeded my goal, which was to have all the patients found, triaged, and transported in less than 60 minutes, which they did.
32 minutes from the first MASCAL alarm, the last patients were successfully transported. And while seeing the exercise play out as planned was rewarding, the medical team knows the real reason for training like this.
To save people's lives. That's the most important thing at the end of the day, to save somebody's life and let them return home safely.
Staff Sergeant John Archiquette, Bagram Air Field, Afghanistan.